Block for the Netherlands, and Ryan, he's missing up top of the first. Ground ball out to short could be the job that Tom DeBlock needed, and the 6-4-3 wraps up a first inning threat for He has been a stud in Japan pitching for the Chunichi Dragons. Fair to say, shockingly unsigned. Profar goes pitching and gone for out number one and strikeout number one for Yariel Rodriguez, one of the superstars in the game of baseball. Xander Bogaerts, and a called strike three will set down Bogaerts for out number two here in the bottom of the first. So that'll bring in Sir Didi Gregorius. And a swing and a tapper right side, and Rodriguez hopping off the mound does it all himself to bring us to the as Risbel. He is written on the lineup card for this Cuba squad as follows. This ball is hammered in the air to center field. Bernardina giving it chase back to the warning track, and he'll haul it in. We're out number two in the second.
And this is going to be the story once you get in that 6th, 7th inning for the Netherlands.
Down the right field line, that's a fair ball, and that's going to be extra bases into the corner for Yadil Mujica as Guibert flying around third base is getting the wave in there, and Cuba is onto the board with the first run of the 2023 World Baseball Classic and a 1-0 lead in the second.
This ball just left out of
place in his baseball life. Last year played 34 games with the Chicago Cubs. Talk about that aggressiveness. Chadwick Tromp got a great pitch on 2-2 from Yariel Rodriguez. His day in 2020, but re-signed a 2-year deal after that as he flares this one out over the head of the leaping Arubarena and down and left, and it's a 2-out RBI single for Didi Gregorius, and the Netherlands has Jonathan Scope, broke in with Baltimore back in 2013, some time with the Milwaukee Brewers in 2018, currently with the Detroit Tigers after a stint.
Noise the ball made, how explosive it was, and watching him do his thing in the major leagues was fascinating.
You know, I was going to say tough play left side. No play is a tough play for Xander Bogaerts, and that's the second out of the 5th inning. Great stretch over there at first by Gregorius as well.
Yeah, and then you have the natural shortstop over there at first base with the stretch. It'll be the bread and butter for these pitchers from the Netherlands. Get that weak contact. It's going to get gobbled up all day, especially that left side.
For the Netherlands, you know, this Netherlands squad has got to be feeling a little bit frustrated with the hit total that they put on the board compared to Cuba, and not as though it's egregious, but they've got 4 of the 5 hits in this game. Cuba only has the RBI double as that one foul tipped into the glove, and Nick Lentz asking for help to see if that one skipped into the glove of every strike and every out. And the pitch is grounded up the middle, and that'll scoot on through for a base hit. Around third comes Gregorius, and the Netherlands has its first lead of the 2023 Classic. It's 2-1 in the 6th.
We talked about every pitch counting. Over had Profar, Bernardina, Bogaerts.
Here is sets 1-2. Flared out to shallow center. On rushing is Robert. That'll drop in front of him in plate 2. In to score easily from third is Scope. Palacios in from second. A 2-out, 2-run single for Chadwick Tromp out of the 9 spot. And the Netherlands RBI double in the second.
In this situation.
That'll get one across for Cuba. It's an RBI ground out. Started his day with 3 straight Ks. Robert crushes this one into the alleyway in left center. That's extra bases, 1 hop off the wall. Luis Robert Jr., welcome to the Classic. Close out win number 1 for the Netherlands.
Listen, this guy, you talk about a guy who is in a situation right now. This is a huge game. The 2 favorites, Cuba, Netherlands, coming into this. The pitching has been outstanding.
Defense has been largely held at bay. Bouncing ball back up the middle, snared at short. Bogaerts the 360, and the Netherlands opens things up with a day 1 win.
And that day 1 win, you mentioned how important it is. All smiles in the dugout, on the field. Your confidence, your energy just goes through the roof. Anchored by that man right there, Xander Bogaerts.
What a start in this 2023 World Baseball Classic, and we are just getting started.